Hello everyone, welcome back. In this lecture we're going to go through how to add the About Us page to our website. And as you can see, we already have the About Us tab that we put in our menu items. Now what we're going to do is need to go to Pages. And then we'll go to where it says About Us and click Edit. Next we're going to go down and we're going to use the page builder again. And where it says Template on the right side, we'll click Page Builder, as we did in our home page. The focus keyword for this section, I'm going to make it say About Us. This is for SEO purposes. You can do this on the home page as well, but it's always harder to make the home page perfect in my opinion, as far as the Yoast Seo will go and show you. Right now our current ranking is red, which is bad. And it's because we have no text there. We need to have text to be able to show the search engines what we're trying to focus on. And About Us is the phrase we're trying to focus on. Now, to help SEO purposes, I'm just going to say that you need to have your focus keyword. And this, the URL, should always match up with the title here. And you should at least include that text at the very least once within your body text when we do go into editing the page. Now what we're going to do is go down to Add New Section. Now what we're going to do here is use the image slider, and I don't really think the image slider is particularly necessary for this page, but I want to show you how to use it really more than anything else. Now we'll go and click New Slide, and I'm actually going to click New Slide yet again, so we have two slides going up for our two images. Now we'll click on that icon and we'll go to Upload, and these are going to be two images that I just got off Pixabay right now. One is of a computer, and I'm going to just save that, and the next image is of a innovation whiteboard here, and I'm just going to click Save that as well. Both of them are somewhat business related, and I feel like they would fit pretty well on this. So now I'm going to just go down. Well, first let's save it actually and see how it looks. We'll update it here in the upper right. And now when we go to the About Us tab, hopefully we see a slider image there at the top. And there it is. So this is set up to be clickable. So it will go from one to the next. And I believe we can actually change that within the settings of the slider tab, so it will go on its own by default. So we'll click the icon that says Slider Settings, and then if we want full screen, we can do that. Autoplay, yes. And this is, it goes by milliseconds, so this is basically 4 seconds between playing the next slide on its own. So if we wait 4 seconds, then it will go from slide to slide. I think that's probably a pretty good amount of time. You can always change that if you want. And we're just going to click Save down here, and then we're going to update it. And we'll check out how it looks as a full width slider now. So we'll refresh this page. And I guess it really just made it larger as far as the image goes. I thought it would actually make it cover the whole sides of the page. So I'm actually going to go back to how I had it initially, because I like the smaller images a little bit more. This could be because of the size of the images, and I guess if we chose a larger image we could try that out and see. For now I'm just going to leave it how it is and click Update, so that we can have images that don't take up the entire page going down. Next, we're going to go back to the back end of the site. I'm actually going to also edit it slightly with adding some new text. So what we're going to do here is we'll click Columns and we'll click 1 and 1. And now we're going to click Add Module and we'll go to Text again. In this area, we're going to then input text that I've already pre-written. we'll want to be in the Visual tab and have this toggle toolbar open so we can edit it more specifically to what we want it to look like. Now what I'm going to do is just open up the Word document that we were just in earlier to input the text that we did in the previous section. And I'm going to copy that, and I'm just going to place that in this area here. Now, I want these to be headings where it says responsive design, WordPress development, logo design. These things I want all to be headings. So I'm going to select them like this, and then I will change it to be a heading 2 in this case. For each section, I will have it be a heading 2. And this is just to show you how to customize your text a little more. Now, something that happens sometimes if you select this area, for example, and you want to make it an H2, the whole area below it becomes a header 2 with the larger font. So if we go back and make this paragraph, what we'll have to do is just click Enter again so it's more spaced out, highlight it again, and then click H2, and now only that is larger, and then we can backspace it up. See, if you backspace it too far like I just did, it will turn back to an H2 large text. So we'll just have to leave it like that for now. And next, we'll highlight this one, H2 again, and we're just going to click Save for now. And now we're going to go up and we're going to just hit Update to see how it looks. Now we go back to the About Us page, refresh that, and we can see that it has WordPress development, responsive design, and custom logo design. It has all three of the sections. Now, if we want to go into a little more detail about how to use this area, we can go into where it says text and we'll click the pencil icon to edit it. And some things that you could do, for example, if you want the heading to be a different color, you could change the text color to be something else. If you want them to be blue, you can make them blue, for example. Another thing you could do is to add a link. If we want to insert a link, let's say we'll do this at the bottom so we can clearly find it easily. And we'll insert here and we'll just put in facebook.com in this. And then the link text is what we want to actually show up on the clickable link, and I'm going to have it open in a new tab, and then I'll click Add Link and Save. Now if we go up and we update it, and now we refresh the About Us page, and we'll go to the bottom where the link should be. We'll go down here and it says Facebook, and we click the link and it takes us to Facebook. So that's just a way that you can add a link to the page. If you have any questions about this section, feel free to ask me in the support section, and also feel free to mess around within the text editor section here, because this is the best way to learn what fits your needs by working within this area and kind of exploring what it can do. It's similar to Microsoft Word. If you're comfortable with Word, you should be very comfortable with this. But again, if you have any questions, definitely reach out to me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks, everyone.